Hey guys, what's up? It's Raven. Fun fact, the word bed, if you spell it in all lowercase letters, looks like a bed. On another note, today I'm just here to yap. I'm here to give y'all like a little bit of a life update. I'm here to just kind of shoot the shit, if you will. I don't really have any big serious topic that I want to discuss today. Although I know you guys have been, well, a certain group of people have been waiting for my updated thoughts on religion episode, I guess you could say. Which, by the way, I keep saying this, I do already have an episode where I talk about religion and my past experience with Christianity and my spiritual beliefs and all the things kind of in that category. I do have an episode. If you haven't heard that episode from a couple years ago, it's literally called Do I Believe in God? Now, I will say, I haven't rewatched that episode in a long time. I feel like there's some things in that episode that may be different now. So if you are going to go back and watch the episode now, watch it with a grain of salt because it is old. But I think overall it would give you like it would be a good starting point if you're curious about me in that way and you haven't heard that episode. I'll link it in the description for you guys. But having said that, I definitely do need to do an updated episode because, I feel like I do have some slightly different thoughts on some certain aspects of religion and God and spirituality and what happens after you die and all the things. And I just find it really interesting, and I'm not afraid to talk about it, and I don't mind talking about it, and I don't mind answering y'all's questions. So if you have specific questions, definitely, hit me up, let me know. But I want to do that episode the right way. Like, I want to have my thoughts together. I want to be able to speak eloquently. I want to be able to express myself properly. Although I know that no matter what, I will be misunderstood to a certain extent. Like, that's just part of it, especially when it comes to that topic. I'm saying all this to say, like, I really want to be prepared and in the right mindset to do that episode. So I've kind of been like procrastinating on it. And I'm just not in that mindset right now, but I will do it. I promise. That's going to be one of my next few episodes. If you're one of the people that is actually interested in that, I know a lot of people are not interested in it, whether they are not interested in it because they feel like I'm on the complete opposite side. And so they just don't want to hear what I have to say. Or if you're more of the person who's like, it doesn't matter. Why should it matter? I just don't care. Respect that. But, for the people who do care, because there's like a certain little, I feel like there's a certain little group of us who are like interested in it and like to talk about it. And I know y'all kind of want to hear my updated thoughts. So anyways, I'm rambling, but I will be doing the episode. That is just not this episode today. Today, I just kind of wanted to yap about random things. And one of the first things that I wanted to kind of give you guys a life update on or circle back to is my, SSRI journey, my antidepressant medication journey. A couple episodes ago, I told you guys how I finally got prescribed an SSRI antidepressant drug. I am on sertraline, which is like Zoloft. It's a anxiety and depression medication. And so I've been on it now since, I think I started taking it late February. And we are about to go into May already, damn near, which is crazy. Today is April 21st that I'm recording this. So, been on it for like a couple months now already. And in the other episode, when I was like first, only had been on it for like a few weeks at that point, I definitely was experiencing some pretty uncomfortable side effects. And since then, I've gotten some questions from you guys about kind of how I'm adjusting to it now. So I wanted to give you that update. So yes, definitely had side effects. I don't want to regurgitate everything I already said in that other episode. You can listen to that. But main side effects were loss of appetite, fatigue, kind of a fuzzy feeling, foggy feeling in my head, and just overall just feeling woozy and weird in my body, but definitely a lot of sleepiness and not wanting to eat, and then therefore like losing weight. Now, fast forward, I've upped my dose. I am now taking 100 milligrams, and I've been taking 100 for what, 3 weeks already now. So I feel like I've been on it for long enough to where like my body has acclimated for the most part. I don't feel those intense side effects that I had. So you'll see, like, your doctor would tell, if you're somebody who's like, possibly going to be on this medication or something like that, your doctor will tell you most likely that, you'll experience side effects in the beginning, but they should sort of like taper off as your body gets used to it. And I do feel like that was true for me, except I feel like, I don't know, I'm not totally like scot-free. It's not like I still do experience the side effects in like weird waves. And also another thing, which I knew, and I was told this, if you don't take your medication religiously daily on time like you're supposed to, if you skip some days and then you start taking it again, it creates like, what I've noticed is like, oh, I forgot to take it for 2 days. Now I take it again on the third day, and now I feel the side effects because it's like it was out of my system and now all of a sudden it's back in my system and my body is like not used to it again, type of thing. So I have sort of still been struggling with it a little bit, not nearly as bad as it was in the beginning though. It's definitely like tolerable, but the appetite thing is still kind of a problem, which I also just have a small appetite in general. And I've talked about this many times before, but I'm just genetically skinny. So I'm not even going to lie. My biggest complaint with being on this medication is the fact that it affected my appetite, made my appetite even worse. It did cause me to lose weight that I felt like I could not afford to lose. And now I'm currently in a position where it's like, I feel like I have to work extra hard. I already felt like I had to work hard to maintain my weight as it is when I wasn't on this medication. Now I'm on this medication and I feel like I have to like force myself to eat. And like, it's really hard because I am honestly getting to a point now where I'm like weighing myself every day because I don't want to see that number go down. And it does make me upset. Like, I don't want to be any smaller than I am now. I don't want to weigh any less. I hate to see the number go down. I already wasn't really liking the number that I was at, which I know I can hear the comments now saying like, but you're beautiful. You have a great figure. Like, I would kill to, be skinny like you. I get it. Nobody cares about skinny tears. And that's, valid. I get it. It is in a lot of ways in our society with current beauty standards, especially like recent beauty standards, all the Ozempic-ness going on. It is like a privilege and seen as a good thing to be skinny. And I know that my body type more or less is sought after. But for me personally, and I've said this before too, I am a Southern Black woman. Okay. I am a Black woman who lives in Texas, born and raised. So down here in Texas, us Black people in Texas, we don't really idolize a stick thin body type. Like, that's not our beauty standard. You know what I mean? That might be y'all's beauty standard. But that's not our beauty standard necessarily. And so I've just never thought that was like, ooh, ultimate body type is to just be skinny. Like, I've never thought that. And I feel like the people around me and my influences have never thought that. So yes, it has been something that has like bothered me throughout my life. And so to be now, 31 years old, I'm a mom. Like, you would have thought by now I would have got my grown woman figure going by now. I would have got some sort of shape, some sort of, grown woman thickness to me. But no, I am literally like skinnier than I've ever freaking been. And this medication is making it worse. And I am upset about it. And I don't like it. And it could, if it continues to be a problem, and if I can't figure out like a way to sort of like offset it, I will be looking into switching my medication because Like, no, I mean, on one hand, it's unhealthy. It gets to a point where it's unhealthy. Like if I'm not eating enough and I don't have enough of an appetite and I'm losing too much weight, like that's just not okay. Just period. Just for health reasons, not even aesthetic reasons. But I'm not gonna lie. For me right now, it's the aesthetic reasons. I'm not really liking what I'm seeing when I look in the mirror these days. So that's just an honest update there. Obviously, I will keep y'all posted on kind of like what I figure out with that. I have been trying, incorporating more protein bars, protein powders, protein drinks, shakes and things. I do get meal prep. I still do Cook Unity. Cook Unity is a meal prep delivery service that I've been using for a while now. And I really like it. The food is good. Lots of options. They have options for my dietary needs because y'all know I'm allergic to dairy and blase. So that makes things harder as well. But I get my weekly meal prep. So that definitely helps to where like I'm not having to like cook and worry about groceries as much. But for me, like the problem had kind of been that I've got a fridge full of meal prep, protein shakes. I've got everything there. I just feel like I can't eat it. Like I feel sick. I feel like I just have no appetite. When I try to force myself to eat, I feel nauseous. Like it's just going to come right back up. So still kind of dealing with that off and on here and there. It's weird. Like it kind of just comes and goes in waves. These past couple of weeks, like I'll have one day where it's like I just don't feel like eating a single bite of food, and then the next day it's like I'm starving because I didn't eat the previous day. So yeah, I need to obviously continue to consult my doctor about it and kind of see what my options are there. Totally open to y'all's feedback and suggestions. If you have any experience in this field, of course I am going to always consult my doctor, at the end of the day. But y'all's real lived experience is helpful for sure. Speaking of which, other life update, I got my root canal done. I was talking about that in my other episode because I was scared to get the root canal because I had kind of had a bad experience at the dentist before that. And I was scared it was going to hurt or whatever. But y'all assured me in the comments, I had tons of people in the comments saying like, it's not going to hurt. I've had a root canal. It's totally fine. Like this is how it went for me. And y'all were right. I went in like a big girl shortly after that and I got my root canal done and it was completely painless and it really was not a big deal. And, we are on the road to recovery now. So thank y'all for the support with the root canal. It definitely helped, calm my nerves going into that appointment. I did also have a goal and have had a goal for freaking forever to incorporate some sort of physical activity into my routine. Many of y'all may know that I do not work out. Kind of going back to the whole, body insecurities, whatever the heck. Part of my problem too is that I don't work out. If I would do like some weight training, I know there's some stuff that I could be doing to kind of help with my body composition. If I really was serious about it, but I just can't, I don't know what it is about not physical activity, because I am not opposed to physical activity, period. I like the idea of fun. Okay, wait, actually, because here's the thing. I don't like the idea of working out in a gym setting, like exercise, like lifting weights, walking on a treadmill, doing the elliptical, like just that type of like in the gym exercise, or just like running laps, or like, boring workouts. But physical activity in the sense of like, for example, taking a dance class or going roller skating or bike riding or hiking, like fun things, not sports. Not sports, because I've never been a sporty girl and I've never liked sports and never been good at sports. So like I'm not going to do pickleball, tennis, volleyball, basketball, like swimming. Okay. I like to swim. I do have a pool. Maybe I need to like swim laps back and forth in my little pool. But what I was going to say is actually I did get roller skates. Now I haven't been skating as much as I for it to really like count. But I did buy roller skates. I did go skating around my neighborhood with Zaya a couple of times. When I first got the skates, I was kind of on this little skating kick. I don't know, some of y'all may have saw, I was like posting about it on my Instagram story. But that's progress, because my whole thing is like, what I was saying is I really wanted to incorporate some sort of physical activity into my routine. Like part of my overall self-improvement healing journey thing that I'm supposed to be on right now is like, okay, we get on the freaking anxiety medication once and for all. We got to figure out my eating stuff now, but also like, I know I need some type of physical activity. I know I need to go to therapy. But yeah, I feel like skating is, maybe going to be my little thing. I do need to find something else too. I keep seeing everyone doing like Pilates. It just looks so fun and cute and girly. And I love the outfits and the little socks. Like out of all types of like workouts or exercise, Pilates, like I want to be a Pilates princess just because like aesthetically, that's just so cute to me. Now, I know that Pilates is actually very difficult, and someone like me who does not work out and is completely out of shape, I probably would actually not enjoy it once I start doing it, because it's probably going to be really hard. But maybe if I start like a super duper duper beginner class, everybody got to start somewhere. But I've been saying that. Me and my bestie Sadie, we said probably 2 years ago that we were going to sign up for a Pilates class together. Never did. But I need y'all to hold me accountable. Help me, y'all. I need somebody to hold me accountable and say, Raven, have you roller skated? Did you at least go skating? Have we looked at Pilates classes? Like, it's hard, y'all. It's hard because it's just like there's so many different things in life to balance as well. Like I'm trying to keep up with, it's a juggle. I'm sure a lot of y'all can relate, being a mom, number one, and then trying to be a success, trying to remain a successful content creator, and then also trying to take care of my freaking mental and physical health amongst everything else in life, trying to be a good friend and family related stuff and dating. Oh, dating. What a joy. What a joy it is to be a single 31-year-old mom in the year 2025, in the social climate that we live in right now. What a joy it is to be trying to date right now. Isn't it, guys? Right, ladies? Aren't we just having so much fun? Because that's also another thing. In the midst of me trying to get myself together, I have also put in effort to like, dip a toe back into the dating world. I told y'all how I was more or less in a secret relationship for the past couple of years. And that relationship ended last fall. September of last year. We broke up for good because we had been off and on, but we broke up for real this time, guys, in September. And so how many months? September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April. It's been 7 months already. 7 months that I've been single. And it's been just this past month or so that I was like, okay, all right, let's get back up on the horse. Okay, I guess I'm ready to, try this thing again. Let's see who's out there. Let's try to have some fun with it. If all else fails, just try to enjoy myself, right? And so I, made a conscious, and I will say I made a real true, like, I'm actually low-key proud of myself because over these past, like I said, month, 6 weeks or so, I have made more of a conscious effort to like just put myself out there and like be open-minded and be social and like, actually respond to messages and like give people a chance and like try new, like, get out there a little bit, see what's really, I really was like, okay, I'm going to take a different approach this time. Because usually I'm just not excited about dating. I don't like the idea of casually dating. I don't like the idea of having to meet new people. I don't like the talking phase. I don't like the get to know you phase. I don't like first dates. I don't like it. I'm somebody who is like, I just pick one. I just pick one. And then I stick to that one for way too long. And then I pick another one and stick to that one for way too long. I mean, y'all, if y'all been following me, y'all pretty much should know, like, I've had this boyfriend and then this boyfriend and then this boyfriend, and they've all ended horribly. And that's pretty much it. I don't really do a lot of fun, casual dating in between. And really just letting myself like explore and learn and try and meet people and, be sort of experimental in that sense and figure out what I like and stuff like that, which people have always told me, like, I need to do more of that. Like, I need to expand my horizons and put myself out there more and be more like open to just like trying. And I do see the truth in that, because, sometimes it's like you got to kiss a lot of frogs before you find your prince. But if you're not kissing the frogs, how are you going to find the prince, type of thing? And so I get that. And so now, like, currently I'm really like, for real this time, guys, for real. Like, I'm taking a different approach. I'm doing it. Okay. Yeah. Let's try. Yeah. Come on. Let's go. Why not? YOLO. And I mean, don't have too much to report. As of right now, we're still early on. I just, I'm only like a month into the process, right? But perhaps I will have something to report soon, because, we're in the like research and development phase of this experiment. We're gathering participants, if you will. And so stay tuned for the updates there. I just also I was asked just yesterday, actually, I was asked, what am I looking for though? What am I looking for when it comes to dating? Like, am I like, what is it called? Dating with intention, dating to marry? Like, am I looking, like, do I want to settle down? And am I looking for a serious partner? Am I looking for a husband? Like, what is my goal? What's the end goal here? Like, what do I want? I don't freaking know. I don't know. Stop asking me that. It's too much pressure. I flip-flop back and forth on it every day. Some days I wake up and I'm like, I hate the concept of relationship. I hate the concept of dating. I hate marriage. I hate the idea of having a man in my life. I don't need a man. I hate men. All men are trash. And what are they good for? All I need is love in the form of friends and family. I don't need a relationship. They're all bad. Like, it's not worth it. Sometimes I feel super jaded and cynical about it. But then some other times I wake up and I'm like, it would be nice to, quote unquote, complete my family. It would be nice to have a partner. It would be nice to be in love. Think of all the things I could do with a loving partner. I don't know. But the important part is, like I said, I'm in a place right now where I have allowed myself to just say, hey, regardless of like the outcome, just try it. Just try it. You only live once, literally, YOLO. You only live once. I'm 31 years old. I want to gain experience. If nothing else, I just want to gain experience. Similar to my last episode when I was talking about my honest feelings about my career and how I feel sort of regretful or feeling this feeling of FOMO because there's certain things I haven't done or I'm currently not doing when it comes to my career. And it's just this feeling of like, why not? Like, why not gather as much experience as you can? Why not try as many new things as you can? It may or may not work out. It may or may not stick. You know what I mean? You may or may not like it, but I think I'm realizing I would rather be able to say I've done it than not, you know? And so when it comes to stuff within my career, when it comes to dating, when it comes to just like honestly life in general right now, I'm becoming a lot more open to just try stuff. Like, just do it, bro. Like, Nike, just do it. Like, that's literally like how I've been feeling. And you know what's also crazy? It's like I can feel the antidepressants working because I think like I'm laughing because I don't know, it's crazy, but it's like, oh yeah, like I am also medicated now. Maybe I actually feel like doing stuff and trying stuff because I'm properly medicated. And because, you know, when you're anxious and depressed, you don't want to do anything and everything is like pointless and, you know, or you're too anxious to try, you know? But now it's like, oh, I'm on anxiety medication and suddenly I want to do things. Suddenly I want to live life and try new things. Whoa, what's happening? Oh, yeah, it's Zoloft. Which is like crazy to think about actually. Like, and I actually had this feeling the other day, like I can feel the medicine working. It's working. Like, is this what it feels like to not have depression? Like, why y'all didn't tell me? Whole time, all I needed to do was pop these pills in the morning. Like, is this what normal people feel like? Something happened the other day that normally would have caused me a lot of anxiety, normally would have caused me to have racing thoughts, ruminating thoughts, just, you know, just really would have put me in a bad mental space. And it was weird because said thing happened, but I didn't experience those thoughts. It's like I didn't feel anxious in my mind, but I still did feel the anxiety like in my stomach. I'm somebody who my anxiety presents itself, yes, with the racing thoughts and all the mental side effects, but I also usually get really bad physical, like I get sick to my stomach when I'm anxious. I get anxiety, as I like to call it. And so like my stomach starts hurting, like I get, like I just feel my heart's racing, my chest gets tight, like like my muscles tense up and like my whole body hurts. Like I just feel it really intensely in my body, but I also feel it really intensely in my mind. But the other day, like with me being on this medication, it's like I knew that this sort of like trigger happened, but I felt okay and calm and stable in my mind, but I still felt it in my stomach. It was weird. It was like my body knew that it was like supposed to feel anxious right now. I don't know. Does that make sense? So it's like it was a sense of relief because I was able to like remain calm in my mind, but at the same time, like I didn't feel good in my stomach. So it was kind of like that reminder, like you do still have anxiety. Like it's not, this medication isn't a magic wand to completely take everything away, but it is helping. You know what I mean? But hey, better than nothing. Better to have only the one and not the other. Like I'll take that at least. And maybe over time, as I continue to like really figure out my medication and what medication is best for me and dosing and stuff like that, maybe it will get to a point where I don't even feel the stomach ache part either. I don't know. I'm still on that journey of like figuring out how this stuff really works. But saying all that to say, like, even though I'm dealing with like the annoying side effects of the weight loss and stuff like that, I definitely have felt the medication working in more ways than one. Like I feel overall just more stable and like just not depressed throughout my day-to-day life. Not to say that I don't ever feel sad or I don't ever feel anxious. Like the emotions can still come through, but I just don't feel that overarching like dark cloud following me every day like I did before. And then, like I said, when certain triggers do happen, I can tell that like my reaction has been softened. And I can also tell that I have this newfound, like I said, newfound sense of like, yeah, actually, I will try that. Actually, I do want to do that. Actually, like I am open to this, which I definitely didn't necessarily have before. So I don't know. Like, look at me. Look at me. Medicated, roller skating, getting back into dating. Like, new year, new me. Oh, another update or thing that I wanted to share with you guys. I am officially hosting my first real, like, in person event. So I have been talking about this yard sale, garage sale, closet sale event concept that I wanted to have for a while. I've mentioned it in my vlogs and on my Instagram and stuff like that because I started this whole decluttering process. Really, I started the process like last year, just realizing that I have way too much stuff, whether it's clothes, shoes, home decor, party supplies, tech stuff, cameras, lights, just literally you name it, not just clothes and shoes, but just like everything from every room in my house. I was like, I have way too much stuff. I had a bunch of stuff that I don't use. I need to declutter. So as I started decluttering the stuff though, I was like, I really would love for all of this stuff to go to a good home for somebody who's actually going to use it. And I know that when you donate stuff, like to drop stuff off at Goodwill, they pretty much like throw away most of it. Like most of it goes to the landfill and or they put it out for sale. And lately, like I feel like the pricing is like getting crazy at thrift stores. And I don't know, I don't love the idea of just like dumping stuff off at Goodwill. Yes, I still like to donate stuff and I still am donating stuff. But anyway, long story short, I was like, it would be great if I could do some sort of like yard sale, garage sale type of thing. But doing any sort of like Depop, Poshmark, listing stuff online, just to be real, ain't nobody got the bandwidth for that. That takes a lot more. That is like just way more time consuming to sit there and list each individual item. You got to take the photo, list the item, put the info, ship it, package it, take it to the post. It's just really, really time consuming and honestly not worth it for the prices that I would want to set stuff at, because I would want to sell my stuff for like really cheap. Like I'm not trying to, make it expensive. So I'm like, okay, don't just want to drop it off at Goodwill. Don't just want to do the online like Poshmark thing. So that's where the idea came to do a public facing yard sale, pretty much like a closet sale. And I also had recently seen, this is something that like people have been doing, like creators have been doing this, but I recently saw Aaron Esperanza Aaron, and then A Wilkie, Alexis, and Kayla Cake, if y'all know them, 3 creators that I follow. They like came together and did a closet sale where they like combined forces and they like sold a bunch of their stuff. And it was like a really cute event, ticketed event where their followers could come. And so it kind of doubles as like a meet and greet. And I thought that was so cute. And I had seen like some other creators do that before. So that's the concept. I know I've been talking about it for a long time, but it was sort of on the back burner, but it is finally happening. It is happening on Sunday, May 4th. From noon to 4 p.m. here in Austin, Texas. It's at a really cute venue, downtown Austin. So if you guys are local to Austin or close enough, if you want to make that drive from, I don't know, Dallas, Houston, San Antonio or something like that, definitely, I will put the ticket link in the description box of this episode. I've also got it saved like to my link in bio and stuff like that. This is a ticketed event for organizational purposes. I just can't have it be a free for all, but also because you will receive with your admission complimentary refreshments. We gonna be popping champagne, having mimosas. So that's included in your ticket price, as well as we're gonna be doing some fun things. There's like a really cute photo opportunities in the venue. I'm gonna have a DJ. There's gonna be some like giveaways. It's just gonna be like a fun, yes, it's a closet sale. So yes, the whole idea is for you to come and shop, but really it's like I wanted to make it like a party, because I always do, these obviously birthday parties and whatever, house parties, and like one of the most common comments that I get on my party content is people joking around like, where's my invite? Like, I wish I could come. I wish I was your friend. Like, it's my dream to go to a Raven Elyse party one day, or like one day I'm going to make sure that like I become your friend so I can come to one of your parties. And I was like, yeah, like I want to have a party for my squad, for y'all. Like, I do want to do one where y'all can come. So this is doubling as that, something fun where we could like, have the DJ and have the drinks and have like the party vibe. But also it's a closet sale. And two other important factors about it, I am collaborating with a bunch of my local creator friends for this closet sale. So they will be like selling their items as well, so that we have a wider variety of items to shop. So like when it comes to the clothes and shoes, we'll have different sizes and styles and stuff like that. But also, like I said, it's going to be more than just clothes and shoes. People are going to be bringing, home products and tech products and, all types of stuff. So that'll be fun. Also, if you guys want to just sort of like mix and mingle, I feel like it'll be like a good networking opportunity as well for just like creatives, local Austin creators or aspiring creators or creatives in general, just, people in general, like, us like-minded people to kind of get together and network as well, with all of my creator friends. And the other, really cool aspect is that I am going to be donating all the proceeds of all the items that are sold at the closet sale. All the profits that we make from the items are actually going to be donated to the Safe Alliance. And the Safe Alliance is an organization that aims to support victims of domestic violence and things like that. So that is obviously a really great cause. And I'm excited to be able to do this is like my first fundraiser. It's technically a fundraiser, right? And so I think that's really exciting. It's kind of like a milestone in my career, which I don't know why it has. No, okay, take that back. I have done another fundraiser because I did my charity baby shower. So that I did do that. So this is not my first one, but it's been so long since I did that charity baby shower. I don't know if y'all even remember that. But I need to do more stuff like this, like stuff for y'all, stuff for the community, public facing, for charity, fundraiser type things. Like I definitely want to do more stuff like this. And so I'm hoping that this event is a success and y'all can help me make it a success by, of course, showing up if you can, if you're local, getting your tickets. Like I said, ticket link will be in the description. And then when you do come, making a purchase, because that's where we're going to get, be able to donate to the Safe Alliance, which is really the whole real reason why I'm doing this. It's twofold. It's because I want to kind of do a party where I can hang out with you guys and meet y'all, but also, raise money for the Safe Alliance. So that's the whole spiel on that. Hoping that a lot of you guys can make it. I know it's obviously limited by location. Who knows? Maybe we'll be able to do something, elsewhere at some point. I don't know. Like, it's hard because I know I've got followers literally all over the world. It's crazy. Like, especially when I was doing my voicemail thing, hearing people like send me voicemails and having accents from all over the world. Like people are calling in from South Africa. Like, it's actually really crazy to think like I have people watching me all over the world. And I do wish that I could like go on tour or something and be able to like do something cool in person for all of you guys. But for now, we're just starting locally. I'm doing what I can. So y'all definitely check out the link. Like I said, if you're able to come, I'm excited. I'm a little nervous for it because I don't normally do public facing stuff like this, or it's been a long time since I have. But I know y'all are cool. I know y'all got me. And like my friends will be there helping me, and Sam will be there. My mom will be there. My mom, Chef Tony, gonna be doing the food as per usual. So yeah, I'm excited. And then I think my last little update that I wanted to share with you guys, Zaya turned 9 years old. 9. That means her next birthday is going to be in double digits. What the heck? What the helly? What the heliante? Why is Zaya 9 years old? Zaya, my Zaya, the baby that I gave birth to is 9. 9. Like 6, 7, 8, 9, turning 10 next year. That's illegal. That feels so illegal. Like I feel, honestly, this year, with me being 31 years old, turning 32 in September, and Zaya now being 9 years old, and just like, I don't know what it is about what's in the air this year, but I feel old. I feel like I actually feel older this year a little bit when I really think about it. Like I'm not in my 20s. Like I really feel it now. Like I'm not in my 20s anymore. I'm in my 30s. My next milestone birthday is going to be like when I turn 40. Saya's going to be turning 10. Then she's going to be a teenager. I'm old and my under eyes are creasing. I'm having problems with my makeup now that like my under eye creases. My under eye creases so bad because I'm like, I have more wrinkles in my eyes. Oh, I'm old, please. But no, for real. Zaya, okay, so Zaya is 9 and she's acting like it. I'm not going to put her business out there because y'all know how I am with that. But I will say she's wearing a little bit of makeup, little tiny bit of makeup. I told her she can wear it for special occasions and on the weekends. And she could do a little bit of lip tint to school if she wants. We're not doing, it's not, nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. We're not doing complexion products. We're not doing, but I did let her pick out some stuff out of my like PR. So she has like some cheek tints. She has some lip products. She got some stuff for her birthday. She's like, before she had her little playtime dress up makeup. We are now transitioning out of playtime dress up makeup, like Barbie princess, Hello Kitty chapstick stuff that she would just play in. We are now transitioning out of that into milk makeup, cheek tint, real products from out of my PR boxes, from out of my beauty room that she has lined up on her dresser in her room next to her mirror because she, when she's getting ready now, like she wants to put some products on her face, which I'm like, are we surprised? No. But like, what? What do you mean? What do you mean we're already doing that? What do you mean? So I'm feeling a little uneasy about that, not gonna lie. But also I think it's cute. And I think it's like, y'all know how I am. I pretty much lean a little bit more, I don't want to use the word strict. I don't know what the word would be, but like I like to make sure to protect Zaya's youth. You got the whole rest of your life to be grown. Be a kid, dress like a kid, look like a kid, get your hair done like a kid, wear kid clothes and kid shoes. You're a little kid. You are a little kid. Be a little kid. Play with your baby dolls. Do little kid stuff. You got the whole rest of your life to be grown. You don't need to be doing anything too soon. Savor these short-lived years. So I try to sort of encourage that and sort of make sure of that when it comes to Zaya. But at the same time, like I try not to be overbearing and like I want her to be able to express herself. I want her to be able to, I'm not trying to keep her babyfied either. So it's just that balance of like I said, okay, yeah, you could have these makeup products and you can use them sparingly and like you can do a little bit more on the weekends or for fun or for special occasions, but like we not finna go to school with full glam in 3rd grade. Like chill out now. But also it's like I already knew because like look at me. Look like if Zaya, okay, it's kind of a toss-up because I don't know, and I still technically don't know, like, what is Zaya going to be into? Is she going to want to wear makeup and get her hair done a certain way and wear certain clothes? Is that even going to be her vibe? Is that even going to be her desire? It depends. But if it is, then I can't be surprised because look at me. and look at the environment, look at the freaking, she literally lives in Barbie Dreamhouse Glam Room 3000. So like, I can't be mad at her for wanting to do it if she does want to do it. And on one hand, I'm like, well, it's just self-expression. It's not that big of a deal. Like if she wants to like wear makeup and stuff, like just let her do it, like whatever. But on the other hand, I don't know. So we're entering that phase, I guess is what I'm saying. We're literally like, I feel it happening. We're getting there. It's like, okay, is she going to start asking for stuff? And how am I going to answer? We're starting to have those moments, which is just very interesting. And like, I just can't believe who let me do this? Who let me have a whole child to raise? Hello? I'm literally just a girl. But yeah, y'all, that's it. I think those are all of my main life updates. Let me know if you have any further comments, questions, or concerns in the comments. Definitely check out the closet sale event. Like I said, tickets are available now. I have the link in the bio and in the description box of this video. Make sure to follow Elyse Podcast on Instagram. Subscribe to this YouTube channel if you haven't already. Leave me a review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify if you're listening there. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys next Wednesday. Bye.